and welcome. A very happy Thursday to you all. I do hope that you're having a great week so far and that you will have a great weekend planned. As you can see, I have the fabulous Tasnim with me today, and we will be creating a card each. So we have these planned, so hopefully we are good with that. The lovely Angel is behind the badge today, so if she will pop in all the links, and she will be adding in all of the things that you need to know. If we miss a comment, the lovely Angel will grab it and let us know that we have missed it. Also, if you do share this live stream, you are in with a chance of winning a $15 gift certificate to the Altenew store. Hey, Tasnim.
Hey, Lydia, how are you doing?
I'm good, Ju. We did have a little bit of crafty gremlins going on behind the scenes, so that's why we are a little bit late. Yeah. But hopefully we will create some beautiful cards with you, so you're not too mad at us. We hope. Tasnim, so what have you chose to use today?
I'm going to be using the September project kit, Mixed Blooms. This one has the stamp, embossing folder, stencil, and the die set.
Fabulous. I have gone for the Alluring Blooms. So we've gone along the same vein. We have
I almost chose that one, you know, but
we have chosen a marvelous monthly kit that you can purchase from the store. You can get these in subscription, and you can also get them by themselves if you want to purchase them that way. Okay, so did you want to pop your screen down, Tasnim? And then we can get creating. So, like I said before, the lovely Angel is behind the badge, so she will popping in all of the links of the things that we do use today. Also, if you do have any questions, please let us know, and we will try our best to answer them, and I'm sure we will be able to. Hello, everyone that has joined us, and thank you for waiting around. We know we are late. So Tasnim, you can go first if you want to describe what you're going to do.
I want to use one of the cardstock from this release, so I chose the Misty Morning cardstock. I already have it on the side, and I'm gonna go and emboss this, and maybe we'll do some ink blending. We'll see however that goes. So let me go ahead and open this up so I can emboss this beautiful floral image on this Misty Morning cardstock. So
it is a very pretty color cardstock. I had all of my light in sorted, but then because of the crafty thingies, we're out a little bit. So I am sorry, everyone. I do seem to be a little bit dark. Hopefully we can still see what's happening, though. Oops. All
right. I'm going to go and emboss this. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. So as the lovely Tasnim is embossing hers, I'm really sorry about the darkness. I do not know what has happened there. I am going to be stamping the large image from the Alluring Orchids. I do have my fabulous Stamp Wheel 2.0. And this, if you did want to grab this one, you can actually get this. Okay, that's really getting to me that it's so dark. You can actually get this on pre-order. And what this means is that you're going to have a bigger stampable area, and you can also remove the side. So you can see I've taken the side out here, and I'm going to be using the masking paper from Altenew, and I'm going to be stamping on this. I have made a lot of mistakes in the past with this masking paper, and I've tried to stamp on the very pretty floral side, but that is not the side that you stamp on. Nope. Trying to bring some more lights in. So what are your favorite colors in the cardstock, Tasnim?
I think definitely the set of blue. It's called the Tranquility set. I think maybe that's why I kind of grabbed that first thing. I love this set. I mean, just this not misty, more like muted blue tones. I also really love these two blues as well, the Ultramarine and the Azurite. Oh, I can't wait to use these ones. And I have a lot of favorites. This is my favorite ink set, you know. So obviously I'm gonna love the cardstock as well. The Rose Petal set, the Puffy Heart, the Purple Wine, the Cosmic Berry. Lots of favorites in this set, to be honest. What about you, Lydia?
I'm going to say the forest green, right?
Oh yeah.
I do love the honey drizzle. I
Oh,
don't know.
so you honey drizzle. Yep, you love that
I
color.
don't think that's actually been released yet, so I think we're just giving people a heads up on what's coming in the next round. But yeah, I think the honey drizzle is there.
So I'm gonna die cut the embossed panel, and then I know it's gonna flatten out a bit, so I'll have to go back and re-emboss it.
Yeah, that's the only thing, right? If you want to die cut it, die cut, yeah, it's always a great way to do that first, and then you can get the kind of texture from it. I always kind of do it, then I color it, and then I think, oh, actually, I do want some texture on that, and then I have to do it again.
Oh. So you would die cut and then emboss sometimes, like the other way around?
Yeah. And then I kind of stick it into place on the kind of top piece, just with a little bit of tape.
So yeah, so it's die cut. Then now I have to put it back inside the embossing folder, which I packed away. I don't know why. I have to take it out again.
I've just done a silly as well, because I've thought, why didn't I just die cut this with the die without stamping it? I could have, right? That would have saved
doing the outline. Are you gonna mask the entire thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm putting it back, and I'm gonna re-emboss this one.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop this into place, and I am going to be using some of that satin masking tape from Altenew. This is my favorite tape.
I'm using that tape as well a little bit later. And do some masking as well on my end.
And I'm so glad now that we have the sticky mat, because I feel like I waste tape just sticking stencils down, right?
Yeah, same here. Yeah, like once that ink gets on the masking tape, like I don't want to reuse it again. It gets so messy.
Yeah. I always think that the sticky mat was a tool that you never knew you needed until you had it.
Yep, agree. All right, so we'll do some ink blending to kind of bring that whole embossed image to life. I'm using the Crisp Dye Inks Misty Morning, so it will match the cardstock. So kind of nice to have that here. And let me use this brand new marker blending brush, which I haven't used yet.
Oh, nice. Yes. Yes, we do have the biggest stamp wheel, the 2.0, is in the store for pre-order. So if you were on the fence, you can. Oh, so my screen is brightened up once I put the black in it. Maybe I had the black on it when I sorted the lighting out.
Oh yeah, it looks nice now.
That's what it was. Okay, sorry everyone. I should have just started with my black, and I'm going to keep that there now. All right, so I am going to use that tape again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off an edge around the outside with that tape. And to do it, I find that the best thing to do is to line this up on your cutting mat and then use the guidelines.
I do that too, but you're being very, I just eyeballed it.
No, see, I put it on and I try and...
Because you're doing a very thin edge, right? You're doing like about like how much are you masking? Like a quarter?
I was going to do 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to do is when I stick this down, I try and add it to the little dotted lines, because I find that gives me a greater kind of accuracy, but I really don't think it matters that much. Okay, so we're just going to add the 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just lining that up with the outside lines and then just popping that down.
Oh, it's nice. It's like you're gonna get a nice crisp edge there.
It's going to be fab. And this is great as well if you're doing watercolor as well, right?
Yeah.
It works with watercolors too. So if you wanted to do that, you can do that as well.
I switched the mini blending brush because I thought, because these are pretty bigger areas, you know, the detail one, the micro one would be, I guess, good for this little tiny leaves here.
Yeah, especially if you just wanted to add a little touch as well. So what are your favorite blending brushes, Tasnim?
The mini blending brush.
Mini?
Yes. I know yours is the small one.
I'm still for the small one. Oh, I've done something and I didn't mean to.
What happened?
I wanted to actually, I was going to stamp the whole image first, so I'm going to have to remove some of this tape.
Okay.
I know. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. We plan things and then we forget what we planned. So I'm just going to remove this tape. And normally, because if I hadn't have stuck this down, I would have definitely popped this into the stamp wheel, but I'm just going to use the plate. Hoping it works. Okay. So if you do have larger images that you want to stamp onto the wall and stuff, you could actually just use this plate. You don't have to use the whole.
Yeah, I've used that in the past. Just the plate. And
yeah. And no one's got like an acrylic matte block this big, so it's really handy.
Yeah. Where's my other stencil? Oh, there we
go. Okay. Oops. I'm just sticking everything to everywhere now. Okay, this is fine.
You're good.
And I'm just going to place this down along that edge. And that is where I want it to stamp. So I have just come back from the in-person retreat that we had in Syracuse.
Yeah.
And we had a ball. So if anyone has been waiting for the second installment of our, I'm going to say world famous game show.
Oof, that was amazing.
We did film a second installment while we were there.
Yeah.
I have to say, we had some really great teams, two of which were really just too nice. And I think me and May played the baddies really well in the second installment as well. All right.
It was fun though. It was fun. I mean, I think you guys are more focused on the entertainment, so that's
yes, I think so. I think we got the assignment and then we just ran with a different one. So
we were like, we're really focused on finishing the project.
Yeah.
One of the judges said, like, you guys weren't even talking to us when we stopped by. You guys are just so focused on your project.
But we're not going to tell anyone who won, what the scores were, and anything else like that. Because we do. Oh, it is coming. So what I've done is I have stamped it, and then I should have added the tape around. I'm thinking now I've added it, I should have maybe made the smaller gap around the outside, but I'm going with it. All right. I am just going with what we have. So I'm going to use the fabulous stencils to color this in. Oh, Tasnim, that looks beautiful. It looks like a china cup.
I'm just going back and adding some darker color because I feel like the contrast wasn't getting that contrast, so I'm adding a little darker. The cloudy sky, which is the next color in the set, to get a better contrast.
Okay. I'm going to add this to a sticky mat. And I do have my 2.0 over here, so I'm going to use that.
I think as a finishing touch, I will add some white ink.
Actually, I'm not going to add that because it's taking the brightness off my screen. So I'm just going to grab a sticky mat. Also, I was really trying to get everyone to buy the mesh pouches because I find that they work perfectly for storing your sticky mats. So guys, if you have a sticky mat and you're struggling with taking the acetate off it every time, what I recommend is getting one of these mesh pouches. They fit in perfectly. So I do have the 9x11 in there. And as you can see, the mesh pouch just comes off them perfectly and you don't need to worry about struggling to get them out. Yes, just look how fab that is. Okay, so sticky mat down. Oh, you're doing the same, Tasnim?
Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. But I didn't put it like you put it, so I have to eyeball the sides because I don't have a marker for a 1/4 inch on the side because I put it at the dead center. So that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
It's a little wonky, so I'm going to redo this part.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm going to add my colors in, and I'm going to go in with, I think this is the Carnival Magic. So the cotton candy, coral red, and cherry sweet. But I also took the pink diamond because I wanted a lighter color. So these are a fabulous new color ink family, but they do have favorites from other sets that we've put together, so they're not lonely anymore. So they do have their own little family, which they're quite happy in. Susan, yes, you bought one. Fabulous. I'm glad. Okay, so I am going to go in with
you're partially coloring the flower, right?
Yeah, I'm going to color it in with the, with the stencil. I just love how quick and easy this is. I probably should have dried my ink a little bit more, but I didn't. I'm going to add some cherry sweet to that. Maybe I go in with a micro.
What color did you just use, Lydia?
Pink diamond, but it seems pretty juicy.
Yeah, it looks dark, dark pink.
I think it's just going to dry off a little.
Look, I'm using your favorite blending brush.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm cheating on the smalls, but don't worry. I'll get some action. All right, so I'm blending that out. The fact that ink blending gives you like a perfect finish without having to really worry about it is just amazing.
Yeah. And I'm not being very extra careful because I'm gonna have this blue cardstock covering most of it. So
what colors did you use?
I'm using a rouge and warm sunshine for the blending. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you doing an ombre?
Yes, kind of like a sunset almost, yeah, sunset sky. Do
you have a kind of color combo that you just keep going back to and you try not to, but then you still do it?
It's probably rose petal and then green meadows. Is it green meadows? Yes. Or the green meadows. The firefly set, the firefly.
Oh, the firefly and the grass fields. I think I think that's green meadow. I always get a little confused with the green meadow and the green, green meadow and not the green fields. It's the other one.
Green Valley?
Green Valley, yep.
So my favorite is Green Valley, I think. It's the firefly set. And the Green Meadows is the more, the sweet leaf, the minty mint set. That's the
okay.
Yeah.
They're the ones that I confuse most often.
They're similar, Meadows and Valley.
No, just the name. Like the inks, no. The names.
Yeah, exactly. The names, not the colors.
Okay.
See how that looks.
So, okay, so I've colored all of my petals in, and these do have layers. I love the layers.
It looks beautiful.
It makes you feel really arty when you're not. So I'm going to go in with cotton candy and coral, actually the same color. I'm going to go in with cotton candy.
I'm going to do my little reveal of the mask tape. It's my favorite part.
Yep. We can all just hold our breaths.
Get a nice little inked panel here.
It looks so pretty.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm getting that now. Thing is, though, even though that this does take a little bit of time, to swap out the stencils and things,
Yeah.
this would take me so much longer if I had to color it in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to sit there and color, but other times you just want to have something quite quick. And I think that these stencils are the greatest thing for that.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
With foam tape, of course. Foam tape. And some scissors.
Okay. So add in the leaves and such now.
I love the flowers, the colors you did. It looks really good.
They look so pretty.
Yeah.
I have a orchid in my kitchen. And everyone says that orchids are really hard to look after. But the orchid that I've got in my kitchen, I kind of forget about, and it just keeps blooming all of the time.
Really? How long you had it for?
It's been, I don't know, since we moved in, even before then, so probably about 5-6 years.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. But the only thing that I can think that what it's like in is the amount of coffee I drink, because it lives above the kettle.
Oh, okay. So it gets some of that steam from
So every time I put the kettle on, it's like, yes, thank you.
Oh, see, mine, if I get an orchid, I usually, if I get it as a gift, and probably maximum it lasted maybe like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Even though I try to take care of it, once a week, you give it a few ice cubes,
I see, I just forget about it and it just keeps coming back. So.
And what color is the bloom on that plant you have?
It's purple.
Oh.
I know.
Take a picture of it and send it to me, okay?
Yeah, I will. But yeah, it just keeps coming back. It's like a glutton for punishment. I don't know what's up with it.
It loves you,
It does. It loves the coffee. It loves the coffee. That's all I can say. Okay. Oh, I should have added that one in.
Maybe it does like that humid environment, because
yeah.
I remember my mother-in-law had this orchid in her bathroom, and it was always blooming, because people doing showers and everything's getting all that vapor in the air.
Yeah, it just must love being hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What greens are you using?
Oh, this one is the olive. I'm going to say the new one, but it's not. It's an old color. It's just a new color family.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. You know me with the dusky olive colors. And that sugar kelp, that has my heart as well. It's like a proper welly green, like a Wellington boot green. Okay.
This card needs a little of sparkle, so I'm going to use this dye.
Okay. What are you going to go with?
With the moonstone glitter paper.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I kind of scattered all over the card. We'll see.
So I'm going to add my mask over the top. And I'm going to add a background behind it. And I'm going to go in with one of my newest favorite color families. And it's this one. This one's the Island. Is it Island Dreams?
Island Dreams or Aqua Island?
Aqua Island. Okay. So it has the Teal Tempest, the Mystic Lake, the Pool, and the Mint Chalk. Lovely. So I'm going to grab one of my faves, which is the Smalls.
Small blending brushes.
Yeah. They just, for backgrounds this big, did you use the small for yours?
I did, yes. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a kind of certain size where you have to go onto the smalls, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do that background with mini blending brushes, no.
Not unless you wanted to add, like, different colors everywhere.
Yeah, true.
If you wanted stripes, maybe, that might be quite cool.
Wait, did you die cut your mask or did you fussy cut it?
Yeah, I die cut it.
Okay, good.
I should have. Yeah, that's why I said I didn't really need to stamp it. I could have just
Yeah.
diced it. Yeah. Okay, so that one is the Teal Tempest, which is beautiful. And then I'm going to go in with Mystic Lake.
That's amazing.
Liz is agreeing with me. She's loving the Aqua Island as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you've gone really subtle, and then I've gone bold again.
Yeah.
All
All right, let me grab some glue.
Okay, so Mystic Lake, and then I'm just going to add some more of that Teal Tempest just around the edge.
Oof, that looks amazing. Very bright.
Hopefully
Reminds me
it's
of how Aram does her backgrounds.
Oh, Erin does. She does like the boldest, most vibrant backgrounds.
Yeah.
And then she adds beautiful gold splatter, which I probably should have, but we're okay. Maybe I'm going to add some white. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I am going to start removing things now. Okay. Oh no, I ripped it.
Oh, that's okay. Oof, that looks good. I've been loving the white background. I mean, the white.
I know I'm thinking, do I need to do it or should I? But if people didn't like it, they could grab a marker and get rid of that as well.
No, it looks good. Well, let's see how it looks after you.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Yeah.
It's so fun that we've done the same thing on the background too.
It's like the same size.
Yep. Cindy says that your colors are so beautiful, Tasnim.
Oh, thank you, Cindy.
Thank you, Liz. Yeah, I think I think that the white is actually pulling the flowers further forward, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So my colors, I didn't really think about them too much. And I know you're going to, go, well, yeah, they work. I literally picked up the newest ink colors that we had and used those.
Mm-hmm.
So just, you don't need to spend too much time thinking about what colors are going to go together. Just try them. Just have a play. And I'm sure that they're going to work perfect. But yes, I'm thinking I might need a little bit of white splatter though. So I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, that will make it fun. That background will look beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add some white splatter. I am using the pure white spray. Oh gosh.
Not too much. I think I'm done.
Yeah?
I'm going to add a sentiment because I think I'm done.
Sentiment too. So I'm going to move mine up. And I'm just going to stamp one of the sentiments from the same set. And I'm going to do it on white. How are you adding your sentiment?
Probably black, just to make it pop.
Okay.
Trying to see which one I want to use. Oh, wishing you peace and joy. I think that's nice. I think kind of goes with the color scheme I used.
Yeah, I think it looks very pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly stamp this. Do you still use your acrylic blocks, Tasnim?
Sometimes, yeah. Actually, I might use it right now. I don't know. Are you using acrylic block right now?
Yeah. For sentiments, I find that I've got more control with this, but I probably don't. It's just in my head from the years of stamping with blocks, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my mini blossom. And we do have the dies for these in the die set. So the Alluring Orchids die set does have the dies for these. Okay, so we're just going to pop this out. If you did want it to be a little bit bolder, you could have heat embossed the sentiment on black cardstock in white. Yeah, Sue, they are old school. I don't think, even though I love the stamp wheels, the blocks they're still never gonna leave. They're still always to the side. Okay, pop that up.
I'm using a block too, Nadia. I'm inspired by you.
I don't know. It's one of those things. Same with fussy cutting. I love that as well. And I know it's a little bit weird. Right, so I'm gonna go. I don't want to cover all that beautiful splatter that I've got, but I find that that's working. Yeah, it's working better down the bottom. I am going to pop that up with some foam tape. Oh, that looks so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm loving the colors. Okay, so I am going to pop this down, but I have a feeling that it's not going to stick perfectly first time, although it has. So sometimes when you stick down onto something that you've just ink blended, it can lose its tack. Just need to wait for the ink to dry, and then you can put any adhesive on the top. But there we go. We have two very different cards using the kind of highlight frame that you get when adding some masking tape around the outside edge. Very pretty. Did you add some dots into that as well?
I did. Yeah, I did a few dots. I matched the colors from Tranquility enamel dot set. So I did this on the flowers and then a buttercream on the yellow flower. The flowers on top of the yellow area.
They look so pretty. And it does look like china. It looks, I don't know, like some kind of pottery. So the stamp set that Tasnim was using was the Project Kit Mixed Blooms. So that is in store and was in the part of the last release that we had. And I used the Build a Garden Alluring Orchids.
Yeah, I didn't even use these stamp sets, so there's really a lot of possibility with this set. I just used the embossing folder and some of these stencils, but the stamp set has the same image, like, silhouette, outline. I think you can do a lot of stuff with these. And then there's also like more images in the stencil set. You get a not only the matching stencil for this image, but also, some watercolor clusters that you can get from here.
They are so pretty as well. I love the fact that with these project kits, like the past couple ones that we've had, the products in there have had various different styles. So you've been able to make so much more with them than, just having
looks from the same kit.
Yeah, it's so cool. All right. Okay, then. I think we have completed our cards. Tasnim, did you want to pop yourself up again?
Absolutely.
And I will do the same. Okay. Yeah, it was. We had some tech issues, everyone. So we started late.
Something has to be wrong.
And then I couldn't figure out why my lighting was incorrect. And then, boom, put something black behind it, and it's all figured out. yeah, so I don't know what happened there. Thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you to the amazing Tasnim for helping out. And also, I know Mariam's there. Thank you, Mariam, for being behind the scenes. And thank you to the awesome Angel for adding in all of the links. I know we keep you on your toes when using all of the various different products, and she got them all. She is amazing. So thank you everyone for joining us. We really do hope that you have a fabulous weekend and that you can join us again for some more lives next week, Monday and Thursday. And I believe that you may see Tasnim again pretty soon. Thank you, everyone. And we really do hope you have a great time. See you soon. Bye-bye. Sorry, just going to click this over.